Why do some people seem to vilify Elaine Benes, a character who, in your eyes, embodies a hilariously progressive and strong woman from the 90s sitcom Seinfeld? Uh, it's no secret that over time, certain aspects of Seinfeld haven't aged as well as we'd hope, unintentionally leading to viewer opinions like Elaine's being unjustly maligned. Uh, um, but here's the thing: Elaine Benes was, many would argue, the heart and soul of Seinfeld. Particularly for women of the 90s, Elaine was ahead of her time, a fearless female character who didn't live to serve Jerry, George, and Kramer storylines. In fact, Elaine brought her own storylines, and contrary to some popular misconceptions. Um, and first, let's say this loud and clear. Elaine wasn't just uh, Jerry's ex or George's sister. Um, what She had her own foibles and finer moments in life. Um, she wasn't content being stuck in a box labeled Jerry's ex-girlfriend or George's sister. Um, and She had her own group of friends, interests, and dreams that didn't follow the standard trope of girlfriend, mother, daughter, or wife. And let's be real, she made awkwardly amazing dance moves and had unforgettable one liners. Elaine's ability to walk this tightrope between vulnerability and fierce rebellion created a character that was relatable to uh, many viewers. That's the main bone of contention. Was the occasional selfish behavior, the lack of romantic entanglements, or her relationship with male friends really enough reason for some to categorize her as unlikable or one-dimensional? If you closely follow Elaine's storylines, you'll see that she wasn't perfect, but far from it. Pooling nutrients from the rich soil of 90s popular culture, Elaine challenged the norms and fostered forward-thinking attitudes about women's sexuality, friendship, ambition, and the active participation in conversations, both serious and satirical, that were uncustomary for female characters of that era. Uh, um, and as you remember, when faced with a life situation like using the sponge, a birth control method, it wasn't just about waking up in a panic that day. It was about the discussing the labels of the male friends who met her standards for sponge worthiness. And furthermore, Elaine's reluctance to engage in the infamous contest whenever a handsome man like John F. Kennedy Jr. was only a few feet away. Women in pop culture simply didn't get to be as unrestrained in their uh, desires and flirtations. It was a bold move, especially considering a character like Elaine can capitalize on such situations to propel her story forward. Elaine's offbeat, yet undeniably relatable personality never once relegated her to merely being somebody's girlfriend, confidant, or romantic interest. She shared storylines, challenges, and laughter as one of the core Seinfeld quartet, challenging the viewer's expectations and adding new dimensions to the humor. Um, and let's talk about her friendships for a moment. Uh, so, if one time, it may be three more things, the things that they were not obsessed with romantic leanings. Um, Culturally, this was significant in a period of television whose female characters generally floated around male characters like moonlight over a sea of buses. Uh, Friends, male and female, mattered vastly for Elaine. And in conclusion, Elaine Benes was not only a representative of 90s irony making, she also helped redefine the social barriers of on-screen femininity. And through her strength, authenticity, and humor, she didn't just experience life within Jerry's shadow, uh, but commanded the screen for her own storyline. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, howdy.